This for all you fools that don't know what's up yet.
Where's the deal, man? This is the Hub
and the Dub
Next Level Podcast. I'm BG Knockout.
Redman DaLoc.
Redman DaLoc. What's poppin', man?
Man, what's cracking today, man? Today is a special day today.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Man, we're gonna let the little homegirl Coco go ahead.
Coco Loco.
Man. Coco, let them know, man. Let the artists know.
You know today, March 31st. R.I.P. Nip is Nip Day.
R.I.P.
So this show we gonna dedicate this show all to Nip.
Nip the great.
We gonna talk about the legend.
Yeah,
what
we gonna big up Nip, man. Okay. Today is the the memorial of his death. You know what I mean? March 31st, 2019. My nigga passed away, man. You know. So we gonna just shout him out and highlight the great things that he did in the community.
Exactly.
And you know he's still effective to this day because his whole crew is on.
Oh man, I love it.
He put all of his people on, man, and they still doing their
stuff. Oh man, and they doing it for him because he know what he was about, and that was the coolest thing. And well, it was the coolest, but most saddest day.
Yeah.
Since 4 years when it did happen.
Yeah, 4 years went by really fast, man. It went by really fast. But look, at the same time, we ain't gonna really deal with the sad part. You know, R.I.P.
Nip. We're gonna talk about his greatness and how he started.
Talk about the great things that he did, man. You know, I used to see Nip walking through L.A., bro, before anybody knew who he was, and he was just putting his grind in. Yeah. You know, he was passing out his mixtapes and things like that. He used to run with my cousin Johnny Cat and them and B-Loc and everybody. And I remember seeing him at a show with Bone Thugs and Harmony, and he was the same old Nip that everybody else see. He was humble, he was quiet, he wasn't trying to act like, you know, he was this and that. And he was just like, I seen something in him, and I walked up to him, shook his hand, and I told him, like, you know what I'm saying, once he told me what he was doing and trying to do, I gave him his props and told him to stick to it. And one thing that he told me, like, some years later, like, he was like, Knockout, man, like, he walked up to me, he was like, my nigga, like, I remember what you told me that day I first met you. And that shit stuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? So I got a special kind of love for Nip. You know what I mean?
Because like I told you before, you know, just knowing who you are and to see and being from where I am, where I'm from, and seeing it like damn, and then witnessing you become a legend in the game and sticking and knowing that how. I told you it transcended me towards believing in hope because I'm sitting in juvenile hall going crazy like, man, thinking the world, but to see the possibility of you and you doing it, knowing like, damn, that's my nigga. Like, I know this nigga. And he did it. He persevered towards everything, through all the trials and tribulations, knowing everything, you know what I mean? Coming from the slums and coming from where we come from and knowing. So, yeah, so it's like, you know, it's a must that we do praise upon those individuals that seen what you have accomplished. So yeah, big up to Nipsey Hussle.
That's why we named this the Next Level Podcast because you know Nip called this stuff. He called his brand a marathon, right?
Marathon.
And you know we already know what the marathon represents. Yes, so ours is the next level. It's like we the Hub and the Dub Next Level Podcast
always.
Because we want to see our people do better.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Elevate
like we don't want it just because we from the street. We don't got to stay in the street.
No,
you understand what I'm saying? Like, so we want to show the youngsters out there as a possibility for you to ascend past where you at right now. You probably think that it's all doom and gloom right now. Because everything ugly, but if you persevere and keep pressing your line, and I'm talking about in the right way, you know what I'm saying, headed towards your goals in life, and just stick to it, man. Like I promise you, it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's just like if you wanted to get your chest like a little bit puffed out, right? What you gonna do?
You gonna work out.
You gotta go work out. You gotta do some push-ups.
Burpee down.
And that's the same with anything you do. Anything that you put your time and energy to is gonna come to fruition. It has to.
Yeah.
That's the energy in life. That's how it goes. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So and that's what the whole day of today is with Nipsey, just knowing that how motherfuckers probably people don't know that, you know, he went to Markham.
Yeah, he went to school
with
D.
You know what I mean? He went to you know what I mean? So for him to be and the witness how he took clean towards the neighborhood. I mean, towards my neighborhood.
You know, that was
also
big, too, because, you know, like we didn't, you know, the Hub and the Dub didn't really for a long time, we didn't really get along with that side of town.
Exactly.
And, you know, Nip, like, he bridged a lot of gaps between different sides that before couldn't fuck with each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even him fucking with Joe Moses, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of they right next to them. That's one of their biggest rivals in L.A., And just like, you know, he did a lot of great shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He built all that shit up from just hustling, bro. Like, he was out on the streets every day putting his work in. You feel me? Like, walking to where he got to go to, catching a bus. You know what I'm saying? And he was saving all his money. You know what I mean? He saved his money up because he had a goal in mind. Bought a studio. You feel what I'm saying? Bought all the equipment. Had a little studio. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to shine. He wasn't trying to be in no car or no rims. Like, he hustled, put his money away. And then they had a situation where they had a safe. And they buried the safe in the backyard, and all the money rotted and shit. They had like what they had in there, like 100,000 or something like that. Yeah, like 100,000 in there. I think they put that up on up for auction or something like that. Oh, it's in the studio. Yeah, so man, you know, the studio with it. And like I'm saying, it's like Nip is from the streets, just like us. You feel what I'm saying? He come from the gang life, just like us, but he had goals that he wanted to accomplish. And he put all that other shit to the side, and he straight accomplished his goal. You know what I mean? And it's like crazy that he got to see a part of what he put together, but he ain't really see the effect that he had on everybody, bro. Because look, 4 years later, he's still talking about Nip Hussle.
Yeah,
right, you know?
and as we supposed to in years beyond and years continuously, we're gonna constantly value his livelihood and his mission towards a really creating peace amongst rival neighborhoods and being that sacrifice of like and let them know from right from wrong.
Baby, you know what I mean? It was alive when we did the 92.
You feel me? Exactly. You feel me?
So it's like we did, you know, one thing I could say, and people don't never give us our props, bro. Like, you know, we probably started all this gangster shit, all this Crip and Damu shit. But at the same time, we did try to have an impact in a proper way by having a peace treaty in 92. Like, we did some shit that I never thought was possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I can go in a Nickerson Gardens, nigga, and stand around, nigga, by the gym without getting killed. You know what I mean? Like, so that shit was amazing.
It really amazing. It truly was. And a lot of individuals, like just like how you say, Nipsey, they witnessed, and that was his product of what he was doing now. You know, before he died and. Before, you know what I mean? Try to create that peace and try to make sure that youngsters seen the possibility of peace. So
yeah, for sure. So what we gonna do, man? We gonna keep highlighting Nip. We gonna bring in a special guest, man.
And we're gonna bring in a special guest, man. That's just on the same level. I mean, on the next level as of Nipsey doing this here, man, on a peacemaking tip. You know what I mean? So
let's salute our guest, Bobby Yeye, man.
Thank y'all for watching the Hub and the Dub Next Level podcast. We got a special guest tonight. We got Yeye in the building.
It's a pleasure to be here.
How you doing? My soul.
So you know what we doing, man.
Today is the day. Today is a special day. Nipsey Hussle day, man. What is your training thoughts upon him?
Nip is the example of how you transition from being a certified head buster and street nigga to a entrepreneur, businessman, father, you feel me, community leader, community activist, all that. Nip is the example, you feel me? Nip has set a standard that all of us should aspire to, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If not equal up to, then excel, you feel me? You know, go above, you feel me? Nip is the example. Rest in peace to Nip.
Rest in peace, neighborhood Nip.
Exactly.
Real, man. So what we want to really do is we just want to really highlight. We don't really want to because we know the tragedy, man. Everybody's seen it. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up and all that. But we just want to highlight the good shit. Like, if you got anything you really want to say about Nip, like, you know what I'm saying, about some of the things that he laid down, then, you know what I'm saying, elaborate.
That transpired you to be, make you become a better you and, and admire towards certain things. And
the most profound shit that I can say is Nip is the example. Exactly. And that speaks volumes, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's not often where we come from that a motherfucker put a person on that pedestal of saying that this is the example, this is the blueprint, you feel me? Right. This is what we all should aspire to, obtain that level of success, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's multifaceted. He was a certified gangster, you feel me? Neighborhood, entrepreneur, businessman, rapper, entertainer, business owner, you know what I mean? Father, all that shit, you know what I mean? So that's the for us, cuz, especially Crippin', you feel me? That's the gold standard right there, you feel me?
No doubt about it.
Rest in peace to Nip.
Rest in peace.
Like I was saying, man, like I was telling you last time, how, the even just the word Crip, right? Mm-hmm. And the word Damu or the word blood or whatever you want to call it. I told you that a lady had went and got those words patented. She went and patented the words, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
And what I'm I'm only saying that to say is like, if we gonna represent whatever, you know what I'm saying, represent where we come from, we should own it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't allow movie directors and shit to come into the hood and make movies and get all these millions of dollars and then leave. Like, they come put their cameras up, give you a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying, to be able to shoot, and then leave, and then they go make millions off of it, and they selling our culture all across the globe, and we not benefiting from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to do what Nip did. You know what I'm saying? Nip bought the hood in his store. You know what I'm saying? In a familiar place to try to show his homies, like, look, y'all saw me around here on feet. You know what I'm saying? I was around here walking from this place to that place. Now, you know what I'm saying? I saved my money up. I went and got a stove. Boom. Right. Saved my money up. I went and put some clothes in this stove. Boom. Right. Saved my money up. I went and put a mixtape out. Right. Went and put a mixtape out. Went and put a mixtape out. Then put an album out. And then Nips also was invested in what's it called? The currency. What is it called? Digital currency.
Crypto,
crypto, overseas. Right. It wasn't Bitcoin. It was another coin, but it was. Was it Bitcoin? It was Bitcoin. Yeah, but it was like in the Netherlands, right? It was like somewhere over there.
Deutsch? Is it the Deutsch?
Dutch. Yeah, they speak Dutch, but it's called the Netherlands.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But he anyway. It's a whole city over there that the whole city works off crypto. Right. Like, you can't even spend regular money over there. Everything is crypto based. And he was like, he went and bought into that company over there. Like, when I seen that, I was like, I was so amazed. Because, getting a store and then, just being a rapper and stuff like that, that's something that I could see. Right. But going to invest in something overseas with some people that don't even speak English for real, like, I was like, my nigga is not playing out here. You know what I mean?
How advanced in his thinking he was, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
And that shows the depths of his genius.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just thinking that far ahead, like just on some technological shit. But even the store has certain elements of modern day technology.
Absolutely.
Where, you know what I mean? It's a story to each piece of clothes that you can buy. You go in there with the phone and you take the picture of the little barcode. Yeah, and it's a video, a song, or it's something. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was smart, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
That was a great branding tactic for sure.
Yeah, that was ahead of his time, man. On crap.
Yeah, it was, man. And on my behalf, man, only thing I can say is for him to see the possibility of how peace was created in the area of L.A., south of L.A.
Yeah, for sure.
And for him to see the
that was like
possibility
another peace treaty for real. If you think about it, when all the people start coming on Crenshaw, people that they didn't get along with, Hoovers, you know what I'm saying, A-Trays, bro, Damus, like that was heavy, bro. So Nip brought us together again a second time, solely through himself, for real. Yeah, that was dope.
It was, even though it was through the tragic loss of him, but to see the community of LA and all genders, from Crips and Blood, Mexican to blacks, it didn't matter. It's all about the marathon that he was running with, trying to make sure it was peace upon the communities. It was just love, you know what I mean? Even though it was a tragic day, but it was more. That's why we commend this day today, because it was
we want to celebrate him, bro. We want to celebrate him. You feel me? He deserved to be celebrated, man. And so we just want to shout out LA, man. Everybody in LA and anybody in the world that cared about Nip, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we want to big you up, Nip, man. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
I seen you out there, bro, and I'll probably see you at the crossroads too, for sure.
Yeah, man. Always, man. We will do, man. And now on that level, man. Look, I want to just ask a question upon my man Bobby Yeye. I know he's been dealing with being a father first and foremost, then dealing with the job, then dealing with being a director, a movie, now producer. I mean, and
get it right, producer.
I don't steal credit like
no, for sure.
But knowing that, okay,
I like your style. Though,
you feel, I mean, just knowing that all the struggles and the turmoil that you've been going through, what would your message be to the up-and-coming youth that's well, in all actuality, that could be you in a sense, you know what I mean, could go through the same shit that you go through? What would you recommend and for them to do, and you know what I mean, and
find yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Often we and I got this from my mentor, often we talk about how I told myself. Why not allow yourself to communicate with your eye? Because your eye is a collection of information that we get from the hood and other motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? That's not your essence. That's not who you truly are. But when you're talking about self, you got to let yourself communicate with your eye, because yourself is always going to have the best interest for self. Self-preservation, you know what I mean? Self-exploration and all this type of shit. Find yourself. Don't let the streets define you. Don't let the homies define you. Don't let a female define you. Find yourself, create your identity. And us as a people, that's something that we got to do as well, because we allow other people to identify who we are, what we feel, and what we like.
Put all these labels and shit on.
You feel what I'm saying?
Shit. Yeah.
My grandmama was, I think she was colored, and after colored, it was black, or whatever that order is. You feel what I'm saying? But how could you define us? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We need to define ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's power in words, and there's power in having an identity. You feel me? So for the kids, man, just understand, man. Trouble don't last long. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to persevere. The race isn't won by the swift, but he who endures to the end. It's gonna be hardships. You gotta welcome challenges, because those challenges build character, and it's gonna give you the strength to sell through life. You feel what I'm saying? Find yourself and welcome challenges, man. That's all that I can say. You feel me?
Sure.
Exactly. And
there's always relief at the hardship, man.
Excuse me, Bobby.
Don't last long. That's a fact.
What's the definition?
Hold on. Now we got an audience member that want to have a question. All right, man, my young man, look at here. Let me go ahead and bring you up. Man, go ahead and ask the question that you want to do. This little yay, man. So go ahead and answer the question. Ask the question, man.
What's the definition of a third eye?
What's the definition of a third eye?
Definition of a third eye.
I like
that.
Your pineal gland.
Yes.
Which is your third eye, because it can see things that the two physical eyes can't see. It can read things that the mind, well, not the mind, but that you can't read with your eyes. You feel what I'm saying? It's your collective consciousness. It's what connects us to the universe. It's the thing that connects us to God. You feel what I'm saying? It's the thing that gives us intuition, premonition, and all these other senses that they don't tell us that we have. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So what'd you say
about
that
ain't. I just want to add this, because I talk about identity. That ain't Lil Ye. He B4. He got his own identity.
Okay,
I can't be talking this to the youth, and when it comes to my kids, you feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? I'm not practicing what I preach. So that's my son, Lil Bobby. You feel me? B4, man. But we appreciate that question, though.
Yeah, that was a hell of a question. That you picked that one out of all the shit we said.
Well, he's still your son, nigga.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's still your son, nigga. He's still your son, nigga. He's still your junior, nigga.
So we here right now, man.
But this still your junior,
At the
nigga.
next,
Bobby J.
Hey, we here right now, man, with the Hub and the Dub Next Level podcast, man.
Bobby
You know, I see
we
got the legendaries in here, man. And you know what?
Third eye, man.
I just want to say, man, I like what you guys doing, man. I commend you dudes on what y'all doing, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Each one teach one, man. Like, you know,
appreciate you, bro.
Man, from the ground on up, man, to the sun, man. I love you dudes, man. And I just hope, and I love Lil Bobby just asked the question the way he asked that question, man. That, like, it, man.
That speaks a lot on who
man. So that, you know what that speech about? That says a whole lot about how he was reared. How he was reared. Right? How he was reared.
Islam, that's what it's got.
So I'm gonna say this, man. You know, to your parents, Lil Bobby, man, you keep, stay focused on your school duties, man. Keep doing what you doing, man. Guess what, man? You got many uncles, man. You got many peoples, man. That's love you, man. And guess what, man? Keep doing what you doing, man. As a young, you know, with the Hub and the Dub Next Level podcast, man. That's what we push, man. We push positivity. We push, you know, education. We push industry. We do it.
We gonna stay on the topic of Nip, man. So what I want to do is I want to pass the mic. And I want to ask everybody how they feel about Nip. I want everybody to give us a perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because this is his day.
Yeah.
So cousin, what's happening with you?
What up with it?
You on the mic? You turned it on? We cracking?
Yeah, it's on and popping right now.
All right. So look, man. So you see the discussion we having up here.
Absolutely.
So how do you feel Nip influenced your life, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. How do you feel about Neighborhood Nip?
Yeah.
Nipsey the Great to me, you know what I'm saying? He showed us how to invest our money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To multiply it and not waste it
All
on
money
jewelry and clothes and on the facade of an image. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He showed us how to like have something in longevity to give our next generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because where he
That's what I want to name my label, longevity.
it's never promised the next day. So he wanted to leave something behind to the youth that could flourish. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because when you're doing great things and you're impacting in a positive way, you're a target.
Yeah, it's gonna last a long time.
Always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for him to be so young and so advanced, he was created way beyond his time.
Trip,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know,
it was good to see
it was
that.
a trip.
You know what's crazy about LA is no matter what, even on the bad side of things, right? When we was young, it was young niggas that we knew like Lil Ernie and them. These niggas was 14, 15 years old. Driving low riders and all type of shit, bro. Like, and we like only 10, but we like, this nigga only 4 years older than me. But this nigga in a low rider, you know what I'm saying? They pulling up in Benzes, they got their own spot. Just even on the bad side, it's just like it's something in the water in LA. What I'm saying, where like a lot of young people be. Easy-E, he started Ruthless Records when he was basically a teenager as well.
Live fast.
You understand what I'm saying? A CEO.
I mean,
like
back
a teenager CEO from Compton. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, back then a lot of that had to do with the household and the separation. You know what I'm saying? The father.
I think some people are born special, man. You feel what I'm saying?
That too.
Yeah,
that too.
we really got it from the
but we
mud.
are a product of our environment. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that struggle and that toughness that we go through, that experience is what makes us and gives us that strength that we need. You know what I'm saying?
we gotta take the good and discard the bad. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's
You know what I'm saying? We gotta make
survival
it better.
mode, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Let's get it. Let's pass the mic
to the survival
to
mode,
Young
you know,
Butter,
bro.
man. Come on,
Yeah,
Butter.
rest
That was
in
your
peace,
favorite
Nipsey the
rapper.
Great. Hip hip hooray.
Nipsey
Rest in
Nip.
peace to Nip, man. All right, pass it over there. Let's ask somebody else. Cuz up, what's the deal? Make sure the mic is.
Family reunion.
What's the deal?
What up? Is the mic on?
Family reunion.
It's on, yeah.
Cuz up, how do you feel about Nipsey Hussle the Great?
Man, Nipsey Hussle the Great, man.
That's what's up.
The best human act is to inspire. You know what I'm saying? I think
you said the best
gave
human.
us that.
Hold on. You said the best human activist.
inspire.
Inspire.
I think you inspire the next person to you.
Human. He ain't even talking about this on some black. He said human. He's talking about for all. You know, I got what you talking about. That's what I got.
I mean, and that was from his words. You know, that's his words was to inspire. So I feel like that you inspire somebody in your circle. Is, you know what I'm saying, if you was to die today, would you regret it? Would you be, you know what I'm saying, would you be okay with what you've done, who you impacted? And if that's it, man, you done your job, man.
Yeah,
and one thing was, fuck the middleman. He taught me how to go get it myself. You know what I'm saying? Didn't need nobody else to give me the hand. So, you know, that taught me, man. And rest in peace, Big Nip.
Rest in peace, Nip. Yeah, so ownership. So we just want to reiterate. We want to reiterate. Hold on. We want to reiterate ownership. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you delving into, whether it's music, clothes, I don't care what it is, try to own everything. Own it yourself. You feel me? Now what you got to say, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
What I got to say is this, man. You know, I'm all the way from the motherfucking CPT, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm from Compton, homie. You know.
Me too.
And here's the thing. You know, Knocc, man, that's my big homie, man. That's my loved one. That's my cousin. That's my family. Redman, nigga, that's my family.
That's right.
Nigga, that's everything, nigga.
That's right.
But one thing I can't say about Nip, nigga, shit. Nip told a nigga a whole lot of shit.
Right.
Like, Nip, like, educated a nigga like, man, guess what? Nigga, get it from the ground up, nigga. Be your own boss.
Exactly. Figure out the mud.
Guess what?
And if you do fuck with somebody, come as a partner instead of, you know what I'm saying, instead of an employee.
Be your own boss.
Yeah, for
and one thing I love about, you know, Nip Nip done opened my eyes, my life, right? My life, nigga, not just my eyes.
Eyes and life, that's whole.
To a whole lot of shit, you know.
Eyes and life.
And man,
get it out, man. Get it out.
That dude is a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
He's the great. Nipsey the great.
For everything that he done did, man.
Yeah. Nipsey the great. Nipsey the great.
Nip.
N.I.P. neighborhood Nip is great, man, for sure.
Man, I love that nigga like I love my brother.
That's right.
My sister.
That's right, bro.
My homeboy.
That's right, bro.
My homegirl.
Right.
That nigga fell in that category with me, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a nigga from the CPT.
That's from my nigga from the CPT.
Let me ask cousin now. Pass the mic to cousin real quick.
Yeah, that's what my nigga B Jizzo from
It's
BPT.
all right. It's all right.
Nigga,
Just pass it to him. It's
Yeah,
cool.
all right. Hey, we got another audience member, man. Go
That's
ahead,
my
go ahead,
cousin,
speak
Jay
up on
Ryder,
it.
man.
Oh,
So,
yeah, it's a
Jay
family
Ryder,
affair.
Jay Ryder.
It's a family
You know, Jay Ryder,
affair.
man, you have a lot of conversations, man, about a lot of stuff that we're aspiring to do as well. You
Hey,
feel
well,
me?
I look
Business
at it like
ventures and
this,
shit
you know.
like that.
It was nice to see a young person. You know, he was only 3 when he died?
Yeah, 33. Yeah.
So, you seen him when he was in his 20s.
Yeah.
And you seen the what they say, the transformation.
Yeah.
You know, you seen the lady he put on his arm.
Yeah.
You know, and you seen what he did for the community.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, and I'm so glad I just heard today that they done gave his brother Sam permission to open the store back up.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know,
that's beautiful, man.
That's wonderful. I mean, like I said, all I can say is he showed in his death he brought people together.
Yeah, for sure, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
And in his life, he showed you how to get it.
Absolutely.
So,
you know, his whole life, like he said that Nip is the example, and he absolutely is. Like I said, this is a man that had a dream and stuck to it, man. And like he didn't let it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't let none of the problems. Cause look, no matter what you try to start from scratch, you're gonna have a gang of hiccups. It's gonna be a gang of roadblocks, a gang of impediments. It's gonna be a lot of negativity. It's gonna be people in your ear telling you can't do this, you can't do that. They're gonna be projecting their fears onto you. You know what I mean?
All the bullshit.
But he persevered through all of that, bro. And look what he did, man. So I'm just saying that for the young people, like you have to persevere. Persevere means keep pushing.
Never giving up.
No matter what comes your way.
Never giving up.
Keep pushing. Be resilient. Always bounce back. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, Knocc.
You can accomplish your goals.
Hey, Knocc, I got a personal question for you.
I'm listening.
One of the things that, as a fan of your music,
okay,
right, I feel like, boy, if you and Nip had a fucking song together,
we was working on it, bro.
Boy, that shit would have been
you know my thing was with Nip, bro. I seen Nip. You know, it's like just imagine, just say today, tomorrow is your day, right? And then you got your immediate, right? You got the immediate people that's with you every day, 24/7. Then you got the homies that's gonna pull up. So it's like Nip had all of that going on. So I didn't want to crowd the homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He loved me, bro. Like we had a mutual respect and love for each other. And we was working on that. That's the cool part about it. I just wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying?
On some real shit. Like on some real shit.
Yeah.
Nah, let's Compton to Compton right now, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that nigga Nip had a whole lot good shit to say about you, man.
Yeah.
That nigga said, man, he used to tell me, he said, nigga, BG, man, that nigga that truth, man. Like, nigga, that's your people's, nigga. And guess what, nigga? You better go all in. I said, nigga, I'm gonna go all in with both of you niggas, nigga. So what it is?
Right.
What we on? You know what I'm saying? He was like, nigga, do it, nigga. Do everything, nigga. Nigga, y'all niggas is bigger than a lot of this shit.
Right.
He kept saying that shit, bro. And I didn't even understand it at that time.
Right.
And man, watching that nigga, homie, on his day-to-day, homie, I don't even drink, but nigga, guess what? I took a couple of drinks tonight.
That's all good.
Like, for real, man. Hurt my motherfucking heart, homie.
Yeah. We all gotta take. Hey, everybody take a little test. If you, 21 and over, don't just want to take a little test.
Niggas know. Niggas know.
Take water. Take a bottle of water. Take a drink of water.
Hey, one thing about that nigga, niggas know. I ain't with the fuckery.
Yeah.
So you need a job done, you better come to me.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, nigga. Y'all niggas fucked up my peoples, nigga. I don't like that. And I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, same way about you, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Niggas play. Guess what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And nigga don't never have no up one. No, nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna die when you stand.
We don't play them games,
you gonna when you open your mouth, you gonna die, nigga.
Yeah.
You better not even argue, fool.
Yeah.
And I mean that. Nigga better not even open up his motherfucking nigga. His shit be getting too big.
Yeah. Well, let's stay on topic, man. Let's try to stay on
Nip
topic.
the great nigga. I love that little nigga.
Man, we do too, man.
I love that nigga. Hey, guess what? I want to show some pictures, right? You know, with some of the big players, man. And I was right there. Right? I wanna put these pictures up, and I just want to show something. And ain't no hood. None of that got them pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
About this shit.
For sure, man.
It's gonna be exclusive on Hub and Dub.
Hub and Dub, man. We're gonna create a Patreon. We're gonna show a lot of different things that y'all don't necessarily see on camera. But you know, we fresh at work, man. This is a new beginning for us, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing what Nip did. We running our marathon as well.
We keep it going. We keep it going without no cuts, without no flaws, and we all in and going all in on our own. So
all money in, man.
So the method
we ain't running,
nigga.
We just taking a jog around
look,
this shit.
We had a question. Hold on. We had a question that we meant to ask the last time he was here, right?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left.
I know. Nah, let me ask it now.
You want to ask it that so you won't forget?
Yeah, because you know, he gonna elaborate.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And then we can ask several people this same question, right?
Exactly.
So So if you had the resources, right, and the ability, without no hindrance,
funds,
to go to your neighborhood. Let's just put it particular. To go to your neighborhood and change the trajectory of everything right now. What is your vision of that?
What was your vision to create peace?
It's to educate, empower, employ.
I love that.
Okay. Now educate.
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
Go ahead and explain more towards the education part. Why would you say
education? Because we need education. Right. But before we can get into the education, but also a form of the education is healing. You feel what I'm saying?
I love that.
Absolutely.
I love that. Yeah,
we deal with so much trauma, and we don't know how to process or rid our body of this trauma. So we wake up with headaches, or we can't sleep. You feel what I'm saying? Back aches. That's trapped trauma that got into your cells. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So teaching the brothers how to heal. You know what I mean? Right. Akila Sherrills introduced me to aquatic therapy, massage therapy, aromatherapy, and these all have healing properties.
You said aquatic therapy?
Aquatic, yeah, water. We was going to the spa, and they got a hot pool. Right. They got a warm pool and a cold pool, as well as the spas. But all of these pools and spas have different effects upon the body. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
and
dope.
then within 2 weeks, man, I was thinking clearer. You feel me? I felt better. I felt a little lighter. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was able to get some of this trauma that's trapped inside of me out of me. You feel me? I see my first homicide on me at the age of 5 years old. That's a traumatic event. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But we don't get healing for these things, so we normalize the abnormalities that transpire in our community. So the main thing that I would do is educate, employ, and empower. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like if I had the bag, right, and it's not just for my neighborhood, because like I said last time, we gotta want for our brothers what we want for ourselves, right?
Absolutely.
These warehouses that's in Watts and Compton and all that, homie.
Right.
Imagine if we had one of those and I come to you like, Knocc, look, check this out, man. We got a booth. It's gonna be for you and your homies. Right. You know, y'all have y'all security, y'all keep your homies in check. We gonna go over here. They got a booth. So now I'm coming to you to buy the shit that we feel like give us meaning and definition. Whether it's a gold grill, whether it's shoes, whether it's clothes, we buying from one another. You feel what I'm saying? And every hood should have a booth up in this motherfucker. Now it's a tourist attraction. Because now you seeing how the Crips and Bloods getting down on a positive level. You feel what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm about to go to the Great Streets and get me a fly little fit, or I'm about to go to the PJs and get me some fly Jordans. Because we all can have these booths, and it ain't just Hub and Dub, but it's Watts, it's Compton, and anybody that love to jump on this movement of self-sufficiency and independence. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I want a fly chain, why I got to go to the Koreans? If I want a nice car, why I got to go to the Jewish folks to get it? You feel what I'm saying? Or the Armenians. I should be able to come get a Benz from you, a fly chain from you, and so on and so forth. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's group economics right there.
Group economics, motherfucking right. Yeah.
For sure.
All right, man. Oh, that's awesome.
That's powerful, bro. That's
real
that's
true
powerful.
power.
You just made me, while you was talking, I was envisioning the whole shit.
Real shit, man.
I swear to God, bro.
We can have studios and that motherfucking all that.
Yeah, we can have everything we need.
You know what I'm saying?
That's something we should work towards, man. I'm going to state that right now. Hold on. I'm going to state this right now because you just spoke something, bro, that was so powerful.
Real profound.
And that's not really that hard to do.
No, it's
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So I'm going to speak this into existence right now. We going to go get one of them motherfucking warehouses, bro. We're going to do exactly what you said.
We need to.
We're going to do exactly what you said, and we're going to replicate that shit from our area to everybody else, like you said, that want to be on that wavelength. Man, yeah, for sure.
We'll be making so much money, man. You ain't going to let the little hot-head homie come and jeopardize.
Hell no. Never.
It's just not going to happen. You
No, especially when they're employed.
Yeah, we're not going to play that.
So when you employ them to
and it's us employing us.
You know, a lot of problems why niggas be hostile because they ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. They don't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? They can't be the nigga that they feel inside themselves. So yeah. We're gonna bring this shit all the way full circle.
And that's only how it can come to if we ain't economically fit.
Yeah, for sure. So look, man. We really running out of time. We really out of time. But we want to reiterate, man. We want to big up neighborhood hip hustle, the great. Man, we love you, homie. We gonna keep your marathon going too. You know what I'm saying? Because you affected everybody in here. You know what I mean? So on that note, it's Hub and the Dub Next Level Podcast. Rest in peace, neighborhood Nip.
Nip. We love you, nigga, from the motherfucking Hub to the motherfucking Dub, nigga.